Hi, this is a card reading for Cancer for the month of August. I have a new deck of cards with me today for this month's reading, and they are called Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. If you would like any details of the cards that I use, I do list them in the description box of the video. So please tell me what Cancer needs to know for the month of August. These will tell me, I've asked for these cards to help guide me with the energy that's going to be supporting you this month. Oh, and that just popped out for you. The resting tree. So Cancer, you're going to be patient throughout August, and there's going to be some stillness. I don't see, it's like you're gone into hibernation. You're taking some time out. You're just wanting to, there's something that you need to process. Maybe you are feeling like under the weather or mentally drained, and yeah, you just feel like you need a month's break, some time to yourself to recoup. Right, so tell me some more about Cancer for the month of August. Please tell me what Cancer needs to know for the month of August. I will be doing a Shiki spread, which will tell me about your starting energy, what it is you're going to have to deal with this month, what it is you can do, and what it is you need to know, and where you're going to go. So please tell me, oh, the card wants to turn around. Please tell me what Cancer needs to know for the month of August. Okay, starting energy. This is what you're going to have to deal with, what it is you can do, what it is you need to know, and where you're going to go. Right, so your starting energy is the Fates, and I immediately noticed the resemblance of colours within these two cards, like how they could match. This could be like another piece of the puzzle somewhere else, of a larger image. And yeah, you're going with the flow. You're taking one step at a time. Whatever the universe hands to you, you're taking it. You feel like you're working on divine timing at the minute. You're not forcing anything. You're not doing too much. You're not doing too much. You're letting things fall into place for you, which is, the fates are aligned for you, that there is a path for you to be going down, and the universe, you're just allowing the universe to take you on that path. What it is you're going to have to deal with this month is there's no place like home. Like, all you want to do is be at home, and people are going to have to get to know that, are going to have to realize that, like, you don't want to go out, like, you want to be at home. There's no place like it. You don't need anything that's outside of it. Everything that you need, you're sorting it out. You've got it there at home. You don't need anything else outside of that perimeter. And this may be coming up as what you're going to have to deal with, because maybe people are trying to, just come around for a little bit or for an hour, but you don't feel comfortable, because for you to go and do that 1 hour, you have to, there may be a lot that you have to do, it may not be as simple as what other people are thinking it may be. So yeah, take your time. Like, don't force anything. Like, I don't feel like you have any intention to do what other people tell you to do, but yeah, I feel like you're a proper homebody this month, and you are going through whatever it is that you need to go through. You're definitely going, there's definitely something, I don't know if it's the aspect of the mind, like a situation that's playing on your mind, or maybe an unanswered question that you're trying to get to the bottom of, but there's something that you need to go through that cycle on your own. There's nothing, and you're only going to get the environment that you need from your home environment. Nothing else is going to be really for you, is what I feel. Now, what it is you can do to get past that is come to the edge. So I'm taking this as, take like baby steps, like, no, not baby steps, but meet them halfway. So if someone's saying, oh, can you come out with me, like, come out for dinner with me somewhere, just be like, no, can we, and if you don't want to be out in a public place, then maybe just say to them, can we do it at your house, or even at your house, invite them round to your house for a limited amount of time, like you have the power to lay whatever restrictions down you need to. If you only want it to be an hour, fine. If you want it to be two, let it be two, but you have the cards, like you can say if something doesn't suit your needs. But yeah, come, that's what it's saying, come to the edge, like be forward with them, tell people how you're feeling, like, and yeah, it is going to be risky for you for a Cancer. That is a big risk, like coming forward and being exposed, like exposing yourself of how you're feeling inside, but that may be what you need to do. And I feel sorry, and I feel like once you when you do that, it will you will be surprised at how that will help replenish you, like help you get through whatever it is. It's by opening up and taking that risk to tell people why you're feeling like that, or what it is that's going through your head, or how you're feeling at the moment. That letting it out will actually help you, benefit you in ways that you couldn't like foresee. You couldn't have predicted it. Now what it is you need to know is that you have the power to be happy, like endlessly happy, like where you could have a shit day and you still feel great at the end of it. Like you have that ability. And the universe wants you to know that, like it's not, you don't feel like this now, but it is there to be taken. It can happen for you. So yeah, the end is in sight. You're not going to feel like you're going to be wanting to be trapped away forever. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. There is happiness at the end of this situation, whatever you're going. But you need to believe that you can get there, and that you can be happy within yourself. I'm not saying that you aren't, but this is just like, I don't know. I feel like you may even be like happy, but maybe you're covering it a little bit, um like it's like your happiness is a mask. Like, so when people see you act all happy, but maybe you're not inside. That's the feeling I'm getting. I'm feeling like you need to sleep it off. You need to rest because something's got too much. Something there's a lot of energy built up within you, and I don't think you really understand where or why it's happening, but there is a way for it to be gone, and there is a way for a way for you to relieve yourself of this heavy energy of what I'm feeling. um and yeah, the universe wants you to know that you can be balanced. You're not going to feel like this forever, and it's about what you get, what how you're helping yourself. Like, that's what the number six is to me. Like, what are you doing to get back? Like, that's how I'm drawing. Like, I'm drawing a six, so that I'm giving in to get back. I'm probably sounding crazy now, but anyway, where you're gonna go is towards unfinished symphony, um, and this is just reminding you that you're on a journey. This isn't the end of the story. You're not you don't have to, everything that you've done in the past does not label you. That doesn't stamp you and say, right, this is what you are. Like, you can change anything at any point. You can change any melody. You can skip the, like, well, forget. Oh my god, sorry, I'm look, moving the table and everything because I'm think going, my mind goes 100 mile an hour, and then I'm like, no, I can't say that because then I'm just going to sound stupid, like I don't know what I'm talking about. I was going to say that you could change the bass, but you can't change the bass. Like, who changes the bass in a song? Like, it's a bit like, but I don't know, maybe you could skip it up a little bit. I don't know. Like, yeah, you could change the tempo of it. Like, I don't know anything about music, as you can tell. Um but yeah, you've got the power to put down what it is you want. Take them first steps forward, even if it is in a new direction. I do know what I'm talking about when I'm feeling energies, yeah? And where you're gonna go is towards, you're gonna keep you're going to wake up, you're going to start taking steps forward, you're going to start skipping and then maybe running. Like you've got this. I feel like you're taking some time out now, but towards the end of August into September, you'll be all right. So let me clarify these cards for you now. Please clarify these cards for Cancer for the month of August. Please clarify these cards for Cancer for the month of August. Okay. Right. So your starting energy is clarified by the impasse card, which is all about you and your root chakra, like putting your feet down and being like, no, I feel like it's you saying no, like something's wrong. I'm doing like, maybe, I don't know. Am I saying that? Is it you? I don't know. Like, I feel like maybe you're doing something wrong. You don't feel like you have a balance of things. You don't feel like you've got, I feel like maybe you've got 8 toes on the floor, you know, so you're a bit unbalanced. Like, you don't know, like, it's your structure, something very down, like maybe you're questioning your foundations, and yeah, that's the energy that I'm feeling from it. And where I said that the fates, you're letting the universe sort of take you, because you don't feel like your natural behaviors or natural ways of doing things is right. You're questioning it. So what it is you're going to have to deal with this month is clarified by impatience. I said there's no place like home. Like you're realizing that you want to spend time on your own, and other people may be trying to draw you out, trying to pull you away from your home, but you feel tethered to it. And that's what you're going to have to deal with other people. This clarifies that you're going to have to deal with other people's impatience of wanting you to hurry up and, you know, get out of the house and be back to normal, but that's not what you want to do. Like, if they're impatient, then that's their problem. Try not to, like, obviously it's going to get to you because they're going to be like pushing for it, but like I said on this card, like, come to the edge and tell them, like, no, like, this is why it's coming as a challenge for you. Like, you have to tell them, like, no, I can't do this right now. They don't have to understand everything. You don't have to break it down, like, or write them a book or instruction manual. You just have to just say enough for them to know that you're okay. You're dealing with things the way you need to deal with things, and that you know that they're there for you and that you will be back. You know, they just have to have some patience with you, because I feel like they're trying to reach the moon, but just because they can see it, but they don't realize how far ahead you're not in the place where they think you are. That's what I'm trying to say. What it is you can do to get past this is come to the edge. I feel like you've become complacent. I've just realised this is not the root chakra, this is your sacral chakra. So yeah, sorry, I've just been thrown because the colours. I thought that was red, but I thought that it. I thought that I thought the orange, it was, oh my god, see, look, I've come to a complete standstill now because I've gone back on myself. I thought this was the root chakra. So when I said about you being balanced and stuff, that may not be it. It's how you're, it's less about your it's not your sub level foundation, you know, it's the next level up, the things you're doing to help. It's the number 6 again that's coming to me. Like, you need to, what are you doing? How is what you're doing helping yourself? And how are you, like, feeding, I feel like it's feeding your mind mentally, like there's something that you're used to doing that you're not sure is the right way to be going about it anymore. Yeah, sorry, it just threw me because I thought that was the root chakra, but it's not. It's the sacral chakra, and this is the red root chakra. So you need to come to the edge, come to the taking a risk to tell these people that how you're feeling and why you need them to be patient with you. I feel like you've become a bit complacent with how things have been. You've carried, I don't know, maybe you've worn a mask and you've grown used to it. Like, even I could literally talk about that literally with the case that we're in worldwide at the minute. Like, you've been wearing a mask for all this time that you forget that you've got it on, and now people are looking at you. People aren't wearing masks no more, and people are looking at you like, why are you wearing your mask? And it's because you become complacent. You're used to not telling people how you're feeling, or not telling people that you need time to yourself, and rather just doing things for them instead. But now is the time to come to the edge and break that pattern and tell them what you're doing, or express to them that you can't do as much for them as you was once doing for them. You can't do it anymore. You need to start focusing on yourself. And what it is you need to know is clarified by the guilt card. Don't Okay, so the universe is saying, like, it feels like you would feel guilty if you were to be as happy as you want to be, but there's no need. Like, if you're you could feel, I'm trying to think who you could feel guilty for. I'm trying to put myself in your position. I mean, why would you feel guilty for being happy? Like, is it because maybe an ex isn't as happy as you are, that you're realizing that you'll be able to work on yourself and get to a place where you're good, but then you're going to still be looking down on others? I can understand that, like, because they're not getting to the place that you are. And I understand that because I've spent time working on myself, and then I'm looking at people around me and I'm thinking, well, like, how comes I can be here but you lot aren't? Like, do you know what I mean? I do get it. But at the end of the day, then that uh, it's their choice. They've got that choice too, whether they want to get to that place of being happy, like, endlessly, or not. And if they're stuck in a cycle, the hard answer is there's not actually much you could do. Like, but except for be an example, show them your ways, and how to better yourself, how you're bettering yourself, and how you're maybe freeing yourself from energy that just pulls you down, that's not that's not nourishing. Not like, you can, if you sow some seeds, yeah, I've used seeds before in a video. It's my go-to. So if you put some seeds in the ground, yeah, you look at them, some of them look good, but some of them look a bit like bruised, or like a bit damaged, dented. If you throw them in the ground anyway, you think, oh yeah, they'll grow. And then you water in them and that, but they don't. You already know that it's broken, so you can't expect a fully blossomed flower. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can't expect it to grow in the same way that the other good seeds were growing. Like, so what's my point? I completely lost my point. But I think that it's like, you if someone's stuck in their ways, it's hard to pull them out of it. And the only way you can show them is for the only way you can show them how to do it, or how to be, is just by being, like. And the happiness is there for you, like, it is there for you. That's the main message the universe wants me to put through. The happiness is, you can attain it, you can get there, and you can get there. You may feel a bit guilty at first, but once you get there, you'll realize that you don't need to. You're doing this for yourself. You're doing this to help yourself. Now, where you're going to go is clarified by the release card. And I feel like what I was saying here, this is you releasing every like, or any negative energy, any negative thought patterns, any negative habits that you've having to release because it's getting you down. It's wearing, well, I've said it, but I've said before in the reading that it's about your mental, and this card is sort of showing me that it is about your mentality and the things that maybe the way you think, and you don't may not understand it, but once you get through this month, you're going to have more clarity because you're going to be able to relieve a lot of things from your energy zone. And yeah, I feel like you'll be all right and you'll be on your way. So I really do look forward to your September reading. Please like, subscribe and comment, as I like to get feedback from my readings. So I will see you next month. Thank you. Bye.